Hey everyone, Baz here doing another stream on Smackdown Vs Raw 2008. Last time we left off, we were in a storyline. We had finished the storyline with the love triangle being Edge and Candice Michelle and John Cena, and there's Tori Wilson in there too. And then we finished that. We moved on to a storyline with ECW. We beat ECW, it seems, and we found out our number one contender is Randy Orton of all people. We had to go on Smacked. We got a invite to Smackdown from Batista, but we turned it down because we didn't want to listen to JBL's voice because it would send us all asleep. So I said no to going to SmackDown, stayed loyal to Raw, but we went on SmackDown anyway, beat the living heck out of SmackDown, and came back to Raw, and I think that's where we're picking it up from. We might have had one match in Raw, which I can't remember what exactly it was. But here we go. Let's get started. Sorry I'm streaming so late. I've just been having a hectic day today. Been doing a lot. Housework. Woke up at about 12 o'clock this afternoon. Midday. Woke up at midday. Did the housework. That took about an hour and a half. Then Amanda came home. Then I had to go and pick some stuff up, do some errands with the car. Came back, and then Amanda went out, so we both went our separate ways, in the sense of she went one way and I went the other way. Then we came back, and then spent some time with Amanda. Hey, Texas Radio Company, how you doing, man? Just getting ready to play some Smackdown vs Raw 2008. What's up with you, man? What's up with you? How's your day been? Wherever you may be. You enjoying lockdown? Alright, so yeah, like I said, we're on our way to Summerslam. We got 2 more weeks left, and we should be taking Summerslam by storm. We'll do a WWE promotion, and then we'll do always do some R&R. Just chilling, bro. Awesome. Nothing wrong with chilling, man. Nothing wrong with chilling at all. You a wrestling fan? Like, are you one of these people who watch past wrestling videos, or do you keep up with current wrestling? I don't remember. I remember getting it for... It was a long time ago, I have to admit, when I got my PS2 and PS2 games. I do remember how... I think I remember how I came across it. Unfortunately, I had to beg my parents to get it, and I think I got it for birthday or Christmas. I used to get my games for birthday, Christmas, but yeah. Hey buddy, need anything, let me know. Hey buddy, I am. Need anything, let me know. Okay. Alright, man. Let's do some pain management skill. Should be getting a message here pretty soon. I'm more of a watcher of the wrestling thing. I like it, but fun. But fun. Oh, but don't keep up with it. Okay. Alright. No worries, man. Nothing wrong with that. I have to admit, the current storyline with Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton's a bit messed up. Just a little bit. That's the only thing I really know that's going on. That's a little bit creepy, but I guess they had to bring that stuff sort of back. Still pretty creepy. Time to get smart.
Listen up. This is your last chance to make the smart decision. We just sent over the Smackdown contracts. You sign them and join up with us after Summerslam, or you won't make it to the pay-per-view. You understand?
Oh, I'm pretty. No worries, man. That's fine. That's cool, buddy. No problem. Ah, here he goes, trying to get me on SmackDown again. Ignore these fools.
I heard SmackDown sent you some contracts. They just don't know when to quit, do they? You've made the smart decision so far, and I'm sure you're not going to screw it up by signing with those losers now. Thanks, champ.
Sign with SmackDown, remain. Of course, I'm gonna remain on Raw. I don't want to listen to JBL and his stupid voice going on about he's a wrestling god and all about him. So I'm gonna stay on Raw. And I will survive to SummerSlam. I know I will. I took a 30-second clip of me playing Call of Duty. I was one off my... I took a 30-second clip of me playing Call of Duty. I was one off of my Dame and a Dame DNA bomb. I was one off of my Dame DNA bomb. I ain't quite sure what that means, John. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Care to explain? A really stupid move. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Staying on Raw was the biggest and probably last mistake of your life. I don't care what the board of directors or the general managers have to say about it. I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Nah, you're not. It's all talk. It's all talk in this game. So go on then, Texas radio comedy man. Tell me how you remember the day going when you got this game and when this game came out. Ric Flair versus Edge, JTG versus Great Khali, Triple H versus Carlito, Tori versus Candice, John Cena versus Batista. Let's do match 1 and match 3. I'm sick and tired of doing JTG and Great Khali. Oh, it'd be cool to make, what is it, Edge tap out. That is the highest kill scare. John, man, I'm sorry, man, you're not making much sense. I don't know what you mean, man. It's literally flying over my head. Don't know what you're going on about, buddy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Still amazing to know that this is a PS2 and the graphics. You didn't care how sharp they looked. You were just blown away that you were playing a wrestling game. I see you have played Control. I've just started it. I like it. Yeah, I touched on it briefly thanks to it being on PS Plus. I played 4 parts of it, and yeah, it's not bad. I haven't gotten back into it recently. I do plan on finishing that series, but I'm at the point where I'm having a like a wrestling phase where I just can't stop playing wrestling games at the moment. I go in and out of phases with games now and then. Sometimes I'll have a football phase, sometimes I'll have a wrestling phase, sometimes I'll have a shooting phase, sometimes I'll have a sport phase, but at the moment I'm just into doing the wrestling phase. I don't know if either of you experience that. It's 3 people watching. How you guys doing? I know you don't play Call of Duty. It's not about not playing Call of Duty. I just don't play the multiplayer of Call of Duty. I'll play the single player stuff as my channel shows, but I don't play the multiplayer. It's okay, man. I would do the same with wrestling. Yeah, I sit here and I look at my channel and I think, there's some things in there I haven't finished, but that's just because I either fell out with the game or I just got to a point where it got boring, or I got to a bit where I got stuck, or I got to a bit where it just got repetitive, It's how gaming goes sometimes. But I do go into games with the intention of trying to finish them if I can. And that's what I'm wanting to do with this wrestling right now. But I'm trying not to make it too quick, if you know what I'm saying.
The Raw superstars are gonna blow the Windy City away tonight. I can't wait.
Neither can I, King, and I know these fans can't either. So let's get started.
He reversed it.
If it's a little bit quiet, it's just because it's late and again everybody has to wake up for work tomorrow except me.
Yeah, not to mention the dirtiest player in the game.
I'll be the first to admit that the Nature Boy's taking some liberties with the rules from time to time.
From time to time, Flair's a 16-time champion. And if any of those title reigns started with a clean victory, I'll eat my crown. Ugh, I can't believe he countered that one.
As you can guess, I'm not a big fan of Edge. Never have been. Ever since that storyline that he had with Matt Hardy and Lita, never been a fan of Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job of making themselves heard, but with those boos instead of cheers now. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
Ooh. Oh look, the referee's pointing at me.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely
I have lost touch in WWE after John Cena gone now. Well, John Cena hasn't really gone. He's just a free agent. He can do what he wants. He can just do what he wants. He can turn up on any show. He can yeah, like I said, he can basically do. John Cena can basically do what he wants when he wants, and that's why he says when he had his last rivalry with Roman Reigns, and he made that message that he said that he can do this part time. He can do this job part time better than anybody could do it full time, which is true. He can. He doesn't have to be there for him to get loads of money. And anyway, the only reason he's out of WWE right now is because he's what is he? He's filming Fast and Furious 10 right now. I think it's 9 or 10, one or two. Yeah, he's filming that right now, so he wouldn't be in WWE at the moment. They're making sure it's all ready to go. So that's why that's why he's out of WWE right now.
That's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to
Oh,
watch
stop low blowing me.
and without them, we'd all be out of a job. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
No real fans in the seats. All of it's yeah, I know, mate. Welcome to 2021.
This is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your
Welcome
perspective.
to. Oh yeah, I also got the letter. I got the letter.
It's been up there for so long.
You know, the letter that told me I have to go get my blooming coronavirus jab. Ugh, God, I really don't want to get it. But the government, the man is telling me to go get it.
He's a 3 count away from a
He's saying, "Oh, you need it."
I don't get it, JR. Whenever most superstars cheat, you're all over them. But whenever Flair does it, you turn a blind eye.
Hey, I'm not oblivious to the Nature Boy's casual relationship with the rules. But it's a little late in the game to hope that this leper's going to change his policy.
I reversed both of my moves.
What an incredible performance.
I also keep forgetting, guys. You
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations.
you hear what I'm saying 2 minutes after I've actually said it. So I never know quite what you guys have said.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight show, but I don't think that's it.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right.
Oh, I'm getting a Flair sucks chant.
Seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
Oh,
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
right in front of the referee as well.
Superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
Was that really a finisher?
These superstars are getting some
Seriously?
feedback from the crowd. Yes, that was an incredible move.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
Edge might get an injury after this.
Oh my gosh, look at all that blood. That's gonna leave a mark.
What a brutal match. The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR.
He's got the leg. We've seen this before.
There he goes, JR. He's got that figure 4 locked in. He's gonna snap that leg like a twig. I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact
I
that they
didn't
might
submit.
I'm sure they haven't. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't
He's going for it again. Huh?
The referee, when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
It's so good he had to do it twice.
Doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Well, when you get into the ring against a man who calls himself the dirtiest player
There
in the
you
game,
go.
you should know what you're getting into.
Nothing like seeing Edge submit. Always a good thing. Sorry I'm being quiet. I have to be quiet, guys. Or else I'm going to get told to shut up. So I hope sound quality isn't too bad. Right, let's simulate that. Oh, you know what? Let's just do our main event. So, Batista thinks he can tell me that he's going to beat me up. Okay. Hey, Aaron. Welcome to the stream, mate.
SummerSlam is 1 week from this Sunday. Hi, everybody. It's Oklahoma's own Jim Ross here with
How you doing, man?
Lawler. And, folks, it's been a while since we've seen our champion.
Yeah, what was he thinking? Getting himself suspended right before SummerSlam.
The board of directors made their call. They punished him for his appearance on SmackDown.
Oh, but it's okay for SmackDown to come here. What a crock.
How you doing today, Aaron? All good, mate, I hope. Hello to the 4 people watching. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to PS2's Smackdown vs Raw 2008.
We heard that he promised to make the champion pay for not signing with SmackDown. But will the champion accept?
He's got to defend his championship in a little over a week. I couldn't blame him if he didn't.
Hello, we will never get good wrestling games with 2K like we did with THQ. No, we won't, Aaron. You're absolutely right, mate. It just won't happen. We won't see it. We'll never get good wrestling games. Here's hoping we get good Star Wars games now that the license is no longer on EA's shoulders. Anybody can make a Star Wars game now. So I don't know what we're gonna get, but who knows what's gonna happen with wrestling games. I know this year we're not gonna see a wrestling game come out. There's not gonna be one. Because I don't think a wrestling game can exist with just TV screens around. It just doesn't work. They need fans. And for them to have fans, they need this coronavirus to go take a hike, you know? By the way, guys, if you're a returning viewer to my channel, hello. Hello, glad to have you guys back. If you're a new viewer to my channel, hello as well. Welcome to
I gotta admit, I didn't think you'd have the guts to do it. That's not
PS2
terrible. He's
game,
gonna wind up earning my respect.
and I'm really appreciated that you guys are here. I heard today from somebody that it was a bad time, that they were having a bad time in Australia, as well as in New Zealand. I heard, and it seems as though lockdown is being jumped all over the place. I heard an AEW game will come next year. I heard that too, actually, Aaron. I heard that as well, but will it be will it turn out the same as TNA did? You remember when TNA did a wrestling game? It wasn't terrific, but it wasn't bad either. It was a little bit of both. They did a TNA game.
Me and Jerry the King Lawler, we welcome you to Raw Action live from Chicago.
The Raw superstars are gonna blow the Windy City away tonight. I can't wait.
Neither can I, King, and I know these fans can't either.
And if anybody's wondering what difficulty I'm doing this on, I'm doing this on hard. Which I actually thought was going to be pretty difficult, but I'm kind of finding it quite easy actually. I shouldn't really be finding it as easy as I am, but I am. Yes, I should be on Legend, I know. Don't have a go at me because I'm not on Legend.
More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a multiple-time heavyweight champion.
But the reason I'm on hard is because I don't like losing. I'm not one for losing. I never have done.
Come on, JR. Haven't you ever heard of a fluke champion? Batista got lucky. You don't get into the Hall of Fame for being lucky.
No, you don't. And you don't get there on a fluke. But Batista's the real deal. And that's why it wouldn't surprise me.
But I'm just here to all I'm doing, guys, is I'm reliving my childhood. I'm reliving the childhood games that I used to play when I was growing up. And this is one of them.
Action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of
So that's why I'm playing it too. And now that I've got the chance to stream it as well, I'm sharing it with you guys.
To the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
Sorry, got an itch.
Sure can, JR.
Ah, an itch, yeah.
Have it any other way.
Cool. Do it on here. Do it on Herd.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication
Ukes
of
is
these
doing the rest.
superstars to their
Is doing the rest of the game apparently. Really?
Every superstar on the roster has had to make more
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out and wait and see, Aaron, what happens with that.
being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority, isn't that?
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
How's your lazy week going at the moment, John?
Never let your opponent
Going all right, buddy.
know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can
It
only
is good.
absorb so much
You're
punishment.
playing what you like, Baz. Yeah, I know, but it's not just for me, mate. It's for you guys too. Remember, I'm not just doing it for you. And I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for you guys too.
Listen to these fans, JR.
I'm just hoping the people who come into
And all the people some of the time,
this stream
there's no
like
few
wrestling.
WWE fans
And
out
I know that I had a girl come into this stream yesterday, and I don't think she liked wrestling that much. She didn't talk that much, which was fair enough, you know. She just wanted to talk, but she didn't care what the game was supposed to be about. It's supposed to be like old school wrestling, I'm hearing. It's all trailer nonsense, mate. That's my problem. I just keep getting sucked in by trailers at the moment. That's one of my downfalls.
Would you look at this? Both superstars can barely stand.
After a match like that, I'm not surprised.
I don't believe this. How can he possibly have anything left? You see that? That's how Raw protects their own.
I hope that's it for SmackDown's invasion.
So I've just got helped by my number one contender. That's a bit messed up. That's a little bit messed up if you ask me. Did Triple H win? No, he lost. He lost against Carlito. How the heck did that happen? Tori lost against Candice. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. No consequences. Tying up loose ends. I don't know what you're thinking. Let's just say I wasn't thrilled to see you participate in an unsanctioned match with only one Raw event left before Summerslam. Orton demanded a shot you this week, so I'm setting up the match, but I want you both to have something left to show at the pay-per-view.
Man, I can't wait for our match this week. Not only am I going to beat you at SummerSlam, I'm going to beat you the week before and kill your legend before it even gets started.
Definitely, as always, I need some R&R. R&R is essential, and then maybe do submission exercise, simulate that. I'm getting tired of these people who I kinda at home to try to take me for some fool. They want me to pay for everything for them. Oh, you talk about these people who are at your house, John? Is that what you're talking about? Am I on the right lines with that? Is that what that's about? I don't know, mate. Is that what that's about? Right, so the last week before SummerSlam. Think it's over?
Good luck in your match this week, champ. You haven't seen the last of me.
Yeah, that's just taking the biscuit, that is, John. Sounds like you need to have a word with him. So Shad versus Umaga, JTG versus Kenny, Melina versus Tori, Triple H versus Edge, and John Cena versus Randy Orton. I'll play that. I'll play this match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
For those who were in my stream yesterday, I
On the way to the
commented
ring,
on saying that these
From
matches
Greenwich,
that
Connecticut, weighing in at
I play
260
on Raw, I wish they had like some
Triple H.
sort of consequence. They sort of did something rather than you just play them and you either win or lose them. Because win or lose, it doesn't really matter. I just wish there was some sort of outcome for it, so to speak. But there isn't. They're just there to just not waste time, I guess, but they're just there to to do something different than just play as your character that you pick all the time. And they're probably there to show different entrances too. You can guarantee it gets a little bit annoying to see your character's entrance all the time,
And the
you know.
opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, Edge.
Anyone in the chat a fan of Triple H? Anyone a Triple H fan?
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
Heartbreaker.
They paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars
I
are
used to
earning
be
their
when he
paychecks.
had hair. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the heck happened to Triple H. He ended up having no hair on his head, but then he had hair on his
I don't think the fans appreciate that
beard.
very much.
The heck was that all
Here's what's
about?
off the fans'
Yeah, that never made any sense to me.
What a low-down, despicable move that was.
Now he just looks weird.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're
I don't
smart,
know why
they'll
it's happened.
listen.
It's happened.
Remember, without these
It's happened to
fans,
The Rock,
these
and it's
superstars
happened to
aren't
Triple
doing
H,
their job.
and it's happened to Stone Cold as well. It's happened to all three of those guys. They've lost hair on their head,
That we have a
but they've
superstar
managed to
advantage
gain
over the
hair on their
Someone who
beard.
sets goals for himself and doesn't
Anyone
let
want to
anything
explain that
stop
to
him
me?
from reaching them.
I wouldn't mind if you explain that to me, because I don't have a clue why that happened.
Be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Oh no, I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his
When he
opponent
came
has
back
gotta
in
watch out.
2002, I'm talking about Triple H. This is he was a right badass, but
I think we're gonna find
now
out just
that
how
he's
much
now that he's
human body can withstand.
the
Is this going
COO,
around here, JR?
old school wear. Ross says what? How you doing, man?
He's busted wide open.
How's things, buddy?
This is great. I don't know what's so. He could pin him right here, JR.
1, 2, 3.
I see your streams now and again. Ross says what, mate? I've seen a couple of them. Not doing too bad, man. I didn't mention anything about old school. We're just doing. I'm just doing the trip on the 24/7 mode of 2008 wrestling game to Summerslam. Nothing about old school here, buddy.
SummerSlam is only 6 days away. It's time to put down the barbecue, everybody. This is good old JR Jim
Hey, don't forget to
Ross,
put down your
alongside
barbecues,
the Hall
guys.
of Famer
Put
Jerry
down your
the King Lawler
barbecues.
at ringside. And tonight's main event
Wherever you
is
might
a
be.
Summerslam
Yeah, put down your
preview.
barbecue, John.
That's right. A non-title match between the champion and his challenger.
This is the last time these two superstars will meet before SummerSlam.
And if I were these guys, I'd pull out all the stops and put the hurt on in a big way.
Really? Why though, Aaron? Why? Why? I don't get it. Why would you want to do that? Doesn't make any sense. I don't have any clue why they'd want to do it. Is it said?
The number one contender is looking to gain any advantage he can over the champion in this, their last meeting before SummerSlam.
That's smart strategy, JR. No matter what else he does, he's got to keep one eye on that title match.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I was going to say, is it in their contract? Because it's happened to all the legends. Well, pretty much all the legends. Sorry guys, I'm having to take my headset off because I've got itchy ears. But yeah, I can't understand why they would want to. Why would they want to shave the hair that's on their head and grow beards?
I say boomer sooner, folks, because this is the first and only time
Yeah,
the champion has met
I'd
his
agree,
SummerSlam
mate.
challenger
I
in a sanctioned
agree
one-on-one match.
100%.
And there's no
They
better
both look
opportunity
weird
to
without
scout an
hair.
opponent. Believe me, he'll be watching tapes of this match all weekend.
I mean, I looked on Wikipedia. The Rock's only 51, and Triple H, I think, is around his 50s. They're not like they're really old. I mean, have you seen Ric Flair lately? Yeah, have you seen Ric Flair lately? Ric Flair is has still got hair. Anyone who talks about this game will be removed. Let's all be nice. John, what do you mean anyone who talks about this game will be removed? I don't mind people talking about this game. That's the whole deal. People have I'm happy for people to have their opinions. That's the whole thing. I'm not going to stop people from having their opinion about what they see. Oh, hello, Batista. You're here for me, I'm guessing.
The future of WWE, and you're looking at it in John Cena.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all of these people know it. It makes me sick that
Does this mean these two are going to gang up on me, are they?
I don't know how you can say that, King. Cena has dedicated himself to entertaining these fans, and quite frankly, I find him to have more character than many so-called respectable superstars.
I don't mind people saying what they want to say, man. I'm not going to stop anybody. You have your opinions. We all have our opinions of games. I don't think Ross Says What was saying anything bad about this game.
You can't even defend yourself against blows like that. It doesn't speak well for your odds of winning the match.
I understand what you're doing, John, but I'm not going to stop people saying what they want to say. That's not what my channel's about. If people, everybody's right to their opinion.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he
Oh,
got
here
what
we
he
go.
needed from
Batista
Triple H and
wants
Ric
some.
Flair, he turned on him and struck out on
Batista
his
wants
own.
some.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish.
What?
I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a
I know, man.
jealousy.
I know,
I think that's
and
pretty
I appreciate
sad
that, John.
coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the youngest world champion in WWE history? I can't believe he countered that one.
He must be looking for a weapon of some kind.
Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King. This is raw
Okay,
action
you're
at
right,
its
they do.
finest.
Let's move on now. Alright, man. Yeah, let's move on.
Brand of sports entertainment.
I'm happy to
You got
move
that
on.
right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what...
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No! It can't be! Not the FU! I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other.
You can't see me.
I love that attitude,
See
JR.
her.
Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure are.
You can't see me.
This match is settled 1.
Oh my gosh! Look at all that blood! That's going to leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's
This capacity crowd is
Look how
solid
John
behind
thinks he's-
their superstar. Look at this.
That's because he's being controlled by me, mate. No, that's my ego talking there. That's my tennis ego talking there. I need to shut up on that one.
I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
Yeah, my ego can sometimes get me into trouble.
Superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen
You
more
can't
than
see
one
me.
superstar taken
You
out of
can't
your
see me. What, you playing peekaboo? You can't see me. I can see you. You can't
Don't
see
tell me
me.
he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Oh, go on.
There it is. He's
Yeah,
got the
tap out, Randy Orton.
STFU
Yes.
locked in.
Even Big Show hasn't had hair since 2007. I think I remember Big Show shaved his whole beard off, and he looked so weird with no facial hair. He looked like King Kong Bundy.
They want to keep going.
Save something for SummerSlam, guys.
All this to get ugly and
Oh, this is going to turn into a looming triple threat.
How's that for someone? The chairman of the board.
I'm not thrilled with the way the three of you have been violating the brand separation, but I got some great business out of it. So, since SummerSlam is a cross-brand pay-per-view, I'm making the main event a triple threat match between the three of you for the championship.
Well, you knew that
For
was
that
coming.
triple threat match, it's going to be a ladder.
Oh, I didn't know that was coming. John Cena can't even deal with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's see John pound some beer with him. I don't think anyone can drink Stone Cold down. Can beat Stone Cold in a drinking contest. I don't think that's possible, man. JTG lost against Kenny. Umaga beat Shad. Melina beat Tori. Triple H beat Edge. John Cena beat Randy Orton. Alright, what's the papers saying? The championship hangs by a thread. Oh, here we go. They all think I'm going to lose the championship. Everyone's against me. The odds are against me. That's what they like to do. Stand tall one more time. I know you have a lot on your mind, but I want to thank you again for being loyal to Monday Night Raw. Good luck defending your title at SummerSlam. I hope you keep the championship. But the most important thing to remember is that we can't allow Batista to win and embarrass us. Okay?
I don't want to see a SmackDown superstar win a Raw championship match, but that doesn't mean you can expect any help from me. I've worn that gold before, and I'm going to wear it again at SummerSlam.
No, you're not. None of you are going to wear it again. All talk, no action. Big Show. Yeah, but it's true what John Cena said about Big Show. Big Show just complains. He's no longer a scary, big, however tall he is, 500-pound giant. He isn't, he's not scary anymore. He used to be back then, but now he's just, like John Cena said, he now just complains about everything and not getting treated well enough. He's barely in a match anymore, is Big Show. I can drink him out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, mate. I wouldn't. If you say so, I wouldn't say you're lying. Let's do an autograph signing. Let's do some R&R. Let's do some. Let's do a PP. Let's do a photo shoot. Let's do a PPV commercial. Nice. Any messages? No. And here it comes. We're on SummerSlam. Yes. I think Triple H, after all, the three of us is from Texas, USA. True. True, John. That is true. I think Triple H and The Rock can't be bothered to dye their hair when it goes grey. That's probably why they always shave it. Possibly. Steve even had a slimmed down a lot. Yeah, but that's because Steve's been in Tough Enough. He's been doing a lot of Tough Enough stuff. But yeah, you're probably right, Aaron, man. I'm not denying that you're not. Oh, what a match. Mick Foley versus Kenny. Triple H versus Rick Rude, of all people. Legends are coming out. Mysterio and King Booker. Jeff Hardy, Ric Flair, Edge and Masters. And John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton. Alright, let's enjoy SummerSlam, shall we? Mick Foley and Kenny. Gonna be Mick Foley. Looks like we got some WWE legends at this year's SummerSlam.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Long Island, New York, Mick Foley.
I found out today what age Mick Foley was. Mick Foley can't wrestle anymore, sadly. Yeah, I know he can't. I know he can't. I Wikipedia'd him today. He's got too many bad memories in wrestling. He'll commentate. He'll do commentating, but he won't get in a wrestling ring anymore. It's a little bit of a shame, but there you go. He's still a legend, is Mick Foley though. I think his age he's around 50 as well. Yeah, Mick Foley's around 50. They're all around 50. The legends, I've found out anyway. Let's see. I Wikipedia'd Sabu. I Wikipedia'd the Sandman, Tommy Dreamer. They're all around about 50-ish.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I didn't even check. Is this a non-DQ match? Oh, it's DQ'd. God damn it.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen. One.
Oh, he's got him.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
Two.
Ooh. Thought he had him there.
Every time you get into the ring with Mick Foley, you're taking your life in your own hands.
Mick built his legacy by destroying some of the biggest names in the business. In WCW, in ECW, and of course, right here in the WWE.
And every story you've ever heard about him is true. And half of them are even worse than you think.
Why has he got a move like that? That's a girly move.
His first WWE appearance was with that all-male cheerleading squad, the Spirit Squad. Not that that's a bad thing. Yes.
Come on. I bet you thought about being a male cheerleader for OU. Waving those pom-poms and grinning like an idiot.
We didn't have male cheerleaders in Oklahoma, King, but that 10-to-1 female-to-male ratio was pretty tempting.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open.
What the hell? That made him bleed.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war.
He's not going
I was looking to try and take the ref out. That's why I was doing what I was doing.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
Are we gonna see Mr. Socko? Is Mr. Socko gonna come out?
This one's
I
gonna
don't
turn
even know
out,
if
JR.
he's able to
King,
use
I
Mr.
have
Socko.
ab-
Oh, there he is.
Don't tell me he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do.
Okay, I won't. But that mandible claw is locked in. What an excruciating maneuver.
Mr. Socko.
Man, is there even gonna be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight. Mix hook on the arms. Could it be?
It is the double arm DDT. You won't see many superstars get up from that.
And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
This match is...
And just like that match is done. On to the next one for SummerSlam. Triple H versus Rick Rude. You know what? I think I'm actually going to try to be Rick Rude in this. I'm actually going to go against Triple H for a change. I know, it's not like me at all. But yeah, I'm going to go against Triple H and see if I can win. I love the layout of the old SummerSlam.
The following contest
Looks
is
awesome.
a last man standing match. On the way to the ring, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
I can sort of understand why people would want to shave their hair for having grey hair. No man likes going grey. No man likes going grey at all. But to shave it all off and then to... It's got to be bad for Stephanie to look at Triple H the way she does now and know that he's got no hair. It's got to be bad for her. She just really hides it really well. I mean, you don't see Hulk Hogan shaving his hair, do you? I think he's still got his hair.
And the opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 252 pounds, Rick Rude.
Gosh, no, the ring announcer forgot to say ravishing Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude. Not just Rick Rude. Dude's a legend. Camera's messed up again. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Avert your eyes, guys. That was ravishing, wasn't it? Hey? Alright, so this is a last man standing match. in foot. Wait, is it? Hang on. Oh yeah, it's Monday, isn't it? No, it's. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man.
And it's been reversed.
Are you going to be watching it then, Ross? I'm guessing you are.
Oh, man. That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
Wow, what a weird clothesline that
He's
is.
a slippery devil. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless them.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
What are you hoping to see, Ross?
And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
In the sense of what do you want to happen on Raw tonight?
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves.
If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place.
What a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR.
Oh,
Good grief. I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
what is predicted? Anything,
Did you ever think you'd be watching these
anything because AEW is so much better now. Oh, what? Because Sting's back. I know Sting's back.
stars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
And Chris Jericho's on there as well, isn't he? Yeah, Chris Jericho's on there.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knot. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you.
What do you
again.
prefer, Ross? Raw or SmackDown? Or, well, you don't really care, like you said. AEW, you're more into AEW, which is absolutely fine.
Of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
A lot. SmackDown.
Well, from the looks
Or are
of things,
you?
it's
Oh,
not
hang on. Are
this
you
one's gonna go.
NXT man? You like NXT and that sort of stuff?
Extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty good, though, I must say. A textbook reversal there.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home.
Oh, would you look at this. Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies.
I remember seeing Chris Jericho on AEW. He doesn't look like he's in very good shape,
It
does he?
sure does. But I just
But
hope
he's still got it.
can settle their
I think.
differences in the ring.
He looks like
and
he does.
leave it at that.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. And I don't think he... Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million
Did
times.
his own move
but I'll
against
say
him.
it again.
Bang.
This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well,
Here he goes. Up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Yeah, remember that, guys.
It's a lovely
No dog
image.
ever peed on a moving
I
car.
ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy.
No
about
dog
saying
ever
what's
peed on a
their
moving
mind.
car.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
And you can't forget that JR's on AEW as well, which makes commentating even better.
Taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. Here we go. The Rude Awakening.
And count yourself one lucky rascal if that move doesn't take your head clean off.
One, two,
I'll be honest with you, King.
three.
This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither,
Five.
JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail
Eight.
right on the head, King. And it's that.
Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face
Oh, I thought Triple H was done.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him.
I actually thought I'd won that. I thought I'd done enough.
Moves are always difference makers, for better or worse. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
Oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs. What an
Hasn't
incredible
hasn't he got like a?
Someone's going for a high-risk move,
No.
JR.
I thought he had a move up on the top rope, like, or am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Randy Savage.
Boy, what a match.
Rick Rude and Randy Savage are two different
Yes.
people.
And who's going to win this thing?
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
Oh, there's a spike power driver.
One,
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the
Three.
human body can withstand here tonight.
4,
I think you're right, King. These
5,
superstars seem intent on taking each other to the
7,
limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
9.
Well, these superstars
Yeah.
sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
There you go, that's all it needed. Was a spike power driver. I seem to like to do this on pay-per-views. Try to make him last as long as I can, rather than just go straight to the main event, which, because I'm the champ in this game, I'm always a main eventer. So I get to play every other match there is. That's why I do what I'm doing, to make it last.
On the way to the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
I think it would have been better for Rey Mysterio in his attire to not have that stupid helmet on. I don't know what that helmet was all about, to be fair.
And the opponent, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, King Booker.
Blooming King Booker. Ugh. I'm kind of jealous of you, Ross, because you can watch it, mate. I can't watch Raw. I can see it on YouTube later on, but I can't watch it live.
What a counter!
Excellent count. What ring presence.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
He countered that one perfectly.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
Now, last time we were Rey Mysterio, we couldn't do the 619. So here's hoping that we can do it this time.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster.
He went for the rope break.
In a pinning predicament.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
Oh, he's missed that.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
I'll try my best to reverse that. Didn't work.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. This match is going to continue until someone's
Oh, come on.
debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
Rey Mysterio's not having any luck here. Nothing's working.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey
Oh.
Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that half of them probably can't even see him in the ring.
Well, King, there's an old saying. Size doesn't matter. It's what you do that counts. And I'm sure you've heard that one.
What? What are you saying, JR? Don't try to change the subject just because you know it.
He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
Nope. Didn't work.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
Rey Mysterio doing all he can to try to win this
Any
match.
superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are.
He's going for the pin. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got...
Here it comes.
He's got his opponent down on the ropes. You know what that means.
619. He's sending flying with that one. Oh, my.
The old
Looks like
619.
someone's
This is the
been
619 we all
open.
remember.
This can't be good.
You're right. It's not good. It's great. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
Great.
That's the SmackDown. That's not the SmackDown. That's the finisher we all remember Rey Mysterio having. He no longer does that. He's lucky if he does. He does the 619 with a body splash now, or a leg drop. Right, let's do this match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Alright guys, I'm just going to let the entrances do their job. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave the screen on so you can see the entrances. I'll be right back guys.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
You think you know me?
And the opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, Edge. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Chris Masters.
Alright, back with you guys.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injury.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
That's why I like being. This is why I like being high flyers. They're fast in the ring.
I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. He went straight for the pin.
One,
No flies on him.
Ooh. DT.
There is no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business.
Yeah, not to mention the dirtiest player in the game.
I'll be the first to admit that the Nature Boy's taken some liberties with the rules from time to time.
From time to time, Flair's a 16-time champion. And if any of those title reigns started with a clean victory, I'll eat my crown. He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to?
Oh, damn it.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner. What a counter! This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars
It's got Ric Flair doing the poetry emoji.
No love lost between these competitors, that's for
That's
sure.
hilarious.
If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. What a reversal. Oh!
I don't think I've ever seen a guy as well put together as the masterpiece. He really is like a work of art.
Look, I don't know art, but I know what I don't like, and I don't like Master's arrogance.
Looks like they got the tag, JR. It's like he read his opponent's mind. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. And there's the tag.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match. Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. Two.
Ah. He just connected with that.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And now a pin. This could be it. 2, 3.
Quick pins are always the best. Right, now time for the main event. John Cena, Randy Orton, and Batista for the WWE Championship in a ladder match.
The superstars of Raw and SmackDown bring you Summerslam live on pay-per-view.
And there's no doubt in my mind that Raw's championship ladder match will steal the show.
It has been the talk of the sports entertainment world for weeks.
It sure beats anything SmackDown's done lately.
Tonight, Two of Raw's best will prove why Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Yeah, we really need to come out on top of this ladder match.
I cannot believe the battling billionaire Mr. McMahon has decreed that a SmackDown superstar is a contender in a Raw championship match.
I'm not going to question Mr. McMahon's judgment, but I seriously hope SmackDown doesn't walk out of here with our championship.
He's one of the most gifted superstars in the Raw locker room, and he's overcome a great deal of adversity to be here tonight.
Yeah, and for his sake, I hope he leaves here with the championship, or all that hard work will have been for nothing.
He isn't going to leave here. I keep saying it. I wish the commentators were on my side. I wish they had some faith in me that I could actually come walking out of here with the title. But no, they won't do it.
The champion certainly has the most to lose in this match, but a victory here would cement his legacy forever.
Absolutely. Like him or hate him, beating Raw and SmackDown's best puts him in a very exclusive club.
Alright, this is a must win. If we're about to lose this match, I'm going to restart it. I cannot lose this match. Well, I can. I guess. But I'll do my best to try to not to lose it.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match
Still gaming, I see. Yeah, man. Yep. I'm not sleepy at the moment, so yeah, I'm still going. Yeah, still going.
For all. No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision.
Ah, the vintage Randy Orton.
What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
No, I'm on PS2, mate. I'm on PS2. The official PS2. Yes, my PS2 to this day still works perfectly. I know you'll be blown away by that, but yeah. Nobody ever believes me when I say that I'm on PS2.
As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
My controller still works. My what is it? My buttons all still work. Everything still works on my PS2, just like it was brand new. That's all because I've looked after it. That's all right.
The game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR.
Yeah, everyone thinks, or most people think, that this is an emulator that I'm actually using from a PC or something, but no, this is my actual PS2.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
Look at the fans,
He's
JR.
going for that FU.
They sure do, and there it is, the FU. What an impact!
Alright, come on, we're gonna do what we bring this ladder in.
And it's been reversed.
Sorry, sometimes I've got to sneeze. Oh, what a big boot from Batista.
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the Divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King.
If you're the one to grab the title, you get to wear it home tonight.
Uh-oh.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And he's going up. This could backfire.
So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before
Bless
the
you.
referee gets up from that.
Cheers, man.
What a counter.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit.
I always remember ladder matches taking ages.
Well, you know what they say, JR. Pride goes before a fall. And from the looks of things, John Cena's got a heck of a fall ahead of him.
Oh, what?
I'm so disgusted with Batista. Oh my gosh! The title is within reach! A fist fight 15 feet in the air. This isn't going to be pretty. They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's going to take a tumble.
Oh, you want some too?
Whoever wins this fight might just win the match.
He just suplexed him out of the ring.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money.
Hey, I've just realised something.
They sure
There
are,
is,
JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
there's no title up. There's no title up there. Don't think anyway.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost
Wait,
the
what?
match.
I came as well on my PS4. I hope to see you there sometime, buddy. I have to go now. Much respect to you, brother. Cheers, man. Much respect to you too, buddy. See you later, man. Thank you for being part of the stream. Much appreciated.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't.
Oh, the title is there. I just can't see it.
Within reach. This has turned into a real slobber knocker. 15 feet in the air. There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder.
Oh.
This is the moment
Uh-oh.
of truth. Can he reach the title?
Whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
Oh, crap. How do you...
These superstars
Oh, damn
are
it. How
in
do you...
shape, and
Oh,
they've got
restarting the match, man. How the hell do you... I forgot how you were able to grab him. I'm not losing the title like that. That's stupid.
Talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all
Yeah,
the
I'm not
makings
losing the title
of a
like that.
bona fide slobber knocker.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him.
Man, I gotta get to bed. I gotta be at work at 2 a.m. Okay then, man.
And I think that's pretty sad,
Alright then, John.
coming from two
Thank
men
you
who
for
have
being
more
part.
than
Thank you for being here,
25
mate.
title reigns between them.
I'm finishing up after this anyway, so cheers for joining, man.
But Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the youngest world champion in WWE history? What a counter! I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my...
Good Lord, what an impact!
That's the way to do it! Keep going!
Oh man, what a shot from that foreign object!
What are you talking
Well, I
about,
need to
JR?
sleep. Hope we
I'm almost sure that
chat later. Yeah, man.
The referee is out, King.
Definitely, man.
Will we see
See you later, John.
take advantage?
I'd be disappointed
Take it
in
easy,
them
buddy.
if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
As always, mate, much appreciated that you're in these streams. I know you're not the most massive WWE fan, but great to have you here anyway.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but give the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. These fans love confidence in their superstars, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
You talk about the future of WWE, and you're looking at it in John Cena.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all of these people know it. It makes me sick that he's allowed to be a WWE superstar.
I don't know how you can say that, King. Cena has dedicated himself to entertaining these fans, and quite frankly, I find him to have more character than many
What's the point of doing
respectable
give up
There's
mode
a difference
move?
between entertaining
What's the
the
point of having
fans
to give
and
up
setting a bad
on this
example,
ladder
JR.
match anyway?
I don't have any earthly idea what you're talking about, King. I think Cena sets a great example for our fans and superstars alike. He countered that and made it look easy. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR?
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match,
What I
JR.
did offer, Che?
What a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think
No, I don't want to go up the ladder.
that ring rope has got to be just about the most
No, I don't want to go
uncomfortable
up the ladder.
thing a
What
human
the
being
hell?
can endure.
No kidding, JR. That's worse than an all-day donkey ride. Look at these superstars, JR. They're completely exhausted. This can't go on much longer. Did you see that? That's gonna leave a mark.
I think that's the whole idea, King.
I can't believe he countered that one.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs. My God, that foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that.
What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a multiple-time heavyweight champion, King. In my book, once
Whoever loses this fight is going to take a heck of a fall, JR. It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars.
these superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have. This match is literally inches away from being over. These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible. I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think... There he goes, JR! He's been busted open! Look at all of that blood!
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. They're really going after each other, JR.
This has turned into a real slobber knocker. 15 feet in the air.
I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the greatest, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at their level when he beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. And it's been reversed.
What?
These
The
superstars
hell
are
did it fall down for?
This crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the number
Oh,
one
here goes
brand
the
of
donkey
sports
ride.
entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere. Oh boy, of all the things that can happen to you in a ring, that's got to be one of the most painful.
Oh, no kidding, JR. That's some very delicate equipment down there.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these. Oh man, that'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure.
Oh no, the referee's been knocked out. This can't be good.
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR.
Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat.
A fist fight 15 feet
Oh,
in the
no.
air. This isn't going to be pretty. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
What? Randy Orton's stuck. The hell? Randy Orton is stuck.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. If his opponent doesn't do something quick, this one's over, JR.
I think he's about to take that title and this match. There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one.
I think he's got it. Does he have it? Boy, this John Cena is... They know there's not enough room for both of them up there.
Oh, come on. The hell?
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. Both superstars are beating the hell out of each other on that ladder.
I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscles than brains as far as I'm concerned.
You couldn't be more wrong, King. I've always found Batista to be extremely intelligent. You don't often see anyone put anything past him in the ring or outside it.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight. You've got to ask yourself, how much...
They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to
If you're the one to grab the title, you get to wear it home tonight.
Back and forth. These two are going to trade blows until someone falls.
Huh?
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
He's going for the title.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well,
Doggone
I've
it.
seen this too often, but wow! That might not have been strictly on the up and up, but it's going to be a huge advantage for him.
He's just lucky the referee
Hey,
didn't
what
catch
the
him
hell?
or he'd be disqualified for sure.
This match is over, innit?
He sure is putting that thing to good use, JR.
I don't know if I'd call it good use, King, but it's definitely an advantage. I'm not so sure this was about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one.
It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR.
Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to... Only one of them's gonna stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it gonna be? Whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
This match should be over. I won that.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to
Oh,
your
come
health
on,
for
what
sure,
the-
King.
Man, is there even
Get
gonna
up.
be anything left of
Get up.
these superstars by the time they're done?
Don't go out the
They have
ring.
their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good.
If he grabs the title, this one's over.
Got it.
What an incredible match.
And no matter how you feel about the champ, he was the better man tonight, without question.
I've got to admit, I honestly didn't expect things to go that way.
It was a completely unpredictable environment.
Absolute Raw versus SmackDown, head to head in a match for the ages.
They'll be studying that one for years. They put on a clinic in there.
And now the question remains, where does the champ go from here?
He goes out celebrating, JR. Everything else can wait. This is his night.
So, the results of SummerSlam. Mick Foley beat Kenny in a single no managers match and won. Last man standing match. Rick Rude beat Triple H in a last man standing match. In a single no manager, Rey Mysterio beat King Booker. In a tag team normal tag match, Jeff Hardy and Ric Flair beat Edge and Masters. And in the WWE Championship ladder triple threat match, John Cena beat Randy Orton and Batista for the WWE Championship. Belt is staying here, and you didn't embarrass us. Still, you really proved something out there at SummerSlam, without a doubt. Being Raw's crown jewel. Finally gets hard though. So I don't need to tell you that. Don't let your guard down. Proud boss man coach. John Cena remains Raw's champion. Let's see, what's the next story? Just Stephanie ranks the Raw superstars. Daughter of WWE champion Vincent McMahon gave us her opinion on Raw's biggest superstars. As Stephanie, Shawn Michaels continues piling up wins and is a potential contender. Shawn Michaels is dangerous and cunning. Carlito is still one of the most exciting athletes in sports entertainment, and as far as new blood, I see Umaga staying at the top for a long time. We asked about the champion, John Cena. Stephanie visibly blushed. I must admit that he's my favourite superstar on the brand. I just loved watching him compete against ECW, but I'm a little jealous too. I wouldn't mind if he was in my corner. Wonder what that means.
I'm tempted to let you get wrapped up in this thing with Stephanie, but I don't want you saying that was the reason I beat you for the championship at Unforgiven.
I'll stick with Steph. I'll stick with Steph. Alright, let's just go with that. Okay, so that's the decision there. So we're going to save it. I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you for joining me, guys, and I'll see you in the next Baz 86 live stream. Take it easy. Bye for now.